There are few better symbols of reconciliation than waltzing Matilda played on a flute and accompanied by the ancient earthy tones of a didgeridoo. The kids certainly loved it. This is Children's Voices for Reconciliation, an annual event that brings together children from across the region for a celebration of Aboriginal culture and a statement of unity.
Australia has an opportunity through events like Children's Voices for Reconciliation to learn that we're all one people, we all live here together, we need to be respectful of each other's ethnic backgrounds, and through the children participating and performing, it actually changes the perspective of families from previous generations.
Each of the schools involved made an offering, including artworks, poetry, traditional dancing and contemporary music. It was undoubtedly a great success. Meanwhile, not far away, against a backdrop that has changed little since it was inhabited by the traditional owners of this land, a different kind of ceremony was taking place, though it had a very similar purpose. Rotary was giving a cheque for $5,000 to Our Kids, Our Mob, a group that supports Aboriginal children placed in the care of non-Aboriginal people.
It's aimed at all Aboriginal children in the Northern Sydney region who are living in non-Aboriginal care placements. So whether that be foster care placements, extended kinship placements, even living with a single parent who isn't Aboriginal. It's about connecting our kids with culture and stopping that decline in understanding that we're seeing in young people. It's about supporting the families with a social network of people who are living in similar, if not the same sort of family dynamics, and it's about making sure that these kids have a social network and help each other grow and learn.
The program was originally only available to those under 5, but the donation, which will be repeated over the next 2 years, has allowed it to include even more children.
I had the biggest smile on my face when he asked me to join it, because the kids still have difficulties, especially when they don't have Indigenous parents and caretakers. My mum worked with docs for quite a number of years, so I've seen what happens to the young Indigenous kids and how they're affected by not having that connection with country and culture and with the Indigenous people.
On a day that was all about bridging the gaps between culture and helping the next generation do better than those of the past, it's well worth finishing with the voice of a child, reading his own poem.
We may be different from culture to culture, from skin to skin, but what matters is what is within. Together we turned over a new leaf, though our connection is very brief. We both have a future to be free, and both races in glee. The new time have now arrived, that forever together we will start.